the 9 Hours of Kyalami returns to Kyalami Grand Prix Circuit on the 29th of November, which is right now, this year. Okay, it's bringing one of the most respected endurance races back to our country here in South Africa, and the space of motorsports for the fans everywhere. So the event is known for its demanding format and world-class competition as it continues to strengthen South Africa's position within international GT racing. So as part of the Southern African Endurance Series calendar, the race builds on the strong season that includes the recent 5 hours of Zwakorps, and highlights the growing presence, as it were, of endurance racing on the African continent. At the center of the growth is SAES Acting Chief Executive Officer Liyema Letlaka, who is working to basically make motorsports more inclusive and also accessible. With a full day of racing, fans can expect some activities. There's going to be live music, as I understand it, hospitality areas, and a worldwide, I beg your pardon, broadcast partnership, as well as the 9 Hours of Kyalami stands as one of the most anticipated motorsports moments of the year. She is on the line with us. Good day, Liyema. Thank you very much for joining us this afternoon.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm good, thank you. Thank you for having me.
Awesome. You are most welcome. How does this event anchor the space of Southern African Endurance series, as it were, in terms of comparing it to previous years?
Compared to previous years, I think this is our biggest one. It's always our biggest one in general in our calendar, as it's our finale. But this year we've gone bigger and better. We have more spectators coming. We have more competitors that are joined to come race with us. So this year is just better than other years.
Okay, so for somebody like me who really doesn't know much about the Grand Prix, but perhaps I would be interested, in perhaps introducing it to my young children, or that sort of thing. Tell me more about it, and also how Kyalami is making it accessible, because I know that's one of your mandates.
I'm making it accessible right now. I think I'm focusing on getting young talented children into karting and growing their talent from there. After karting, we put them in polo cups, which is basically a polo car modified for racing. Straight after that, we put them on the main circuit with the Lambos and all the big dogs, and we try to see if we can't put them on a platform that will make them recognizable for future corporates and sponsorships. So Kyalami is one of the spaces where you want to make sure that your child ends up racing at one day, because it is the biggest platform.
Okay, sounds like a good place to start. If you've just started listening, we are in conversation with SAES Acting Chief Executive Officer Liyema Letlaka, who joins us as we talk about South Africa gearing up for a motorsport spectacle. All right, the 9 Hours of Kyalami returns to the Grand Prix Circuit. Let's take a break.
Your life, your rhythm, your Africa. Channel Africa. Find it for free on Google Play and the Apple App Store.
Es-tu préoccupé par quelque chose? Es-tu passionné par les questions qui comptent? As-tu une voix qui mérite d'être entendue? Eh bien, nous avons la plateforme parfaite pour toi. Téléphone-nous ou fais-nous un WhatsApp au +27 66 408 87 42 et nous te rappellerons. Sois dans la conversation.
Salut Channel Africa, ici Beno le diamant rouge et Binal Sport depuis le Cameroun, le pays des lions. Voilà.
Sois dans la conversation. Il ne s'agit pas seulement de parler, mais c'est ta chance d'exprimer ton point de vue, de partager tes opinions et de t'engager avec une communauté qui valorise ton avis. Suivez-nous sur les réseaux sociaux, visitez notre site www.channelafrica.co.za et préparez-vous à partager vos points de vue sur Channel Africa, la perspective africaine.
The Upside. On the Upside, your voice matters.
21 minutes past 1 p.m. in Central African time. So as you and I speak, 9 Hours of Kyalami it stands as one of the most anticipated motorsport moments on the calendar for the year 2025. We are speaking to Chief Executive Officer in the space, that is Liyema Letlaka, who joins us as the acting CEO. I beg your pardon. So we're just talking about this event and how she is using the space, she and the team, of course, using the space to make it more accessible and also to invite you for the upcoming series, as it were. Liyema, let's talk about the grid walks, the paddocks access, and some of the other activities. You mentioned the karting, etc., but what else is going to be happening as part of this bespoke event?
The grid walk, there'll be grid walk access, which puts you right in the front line just before the endurance race starts. The endurance starts around 1 o'clock, but before that we have smaller races that people can come watch as well. So the grid walk will be all the drivers and their teams parking and just gearing off to start the 9 hours. With grid walk access, you can go in, speak to the drivers, get to know them better. With the paddock as well, there's like pit lane access. So that's when during the 9 hours, you can walk around the pit walk, get to interact with the mechanics. Children love doing that. They get to ask mechanics about cars, how they wired, how they run. It's always a hit with the kids.
Okay, sounds wonderful. I want to just us to go back and delve deeper into making motorsport more accessible and family friendly and culturally resonant and all that. Why do you think that is important at this time?
It's important to make it accessible because motorsport is an expensive sport. So not your everyone can be able to finance or fund themselves for motorsport. So to make it accessible, I'm speaking to government and sponsors just to help kids that are talented and want to be in those spaces. Yes, sorry, what is the second question?
The second question is, how do we then encourage young people to view motorsport as a viable career and a passion that they can take forward?
Yeah, that's all about awareness, and I don't think we speak about motorsport early on with kids. I think that they don't know that it is a career path that they can be in, even if they're not the driver, but in the background. So awareness, speaking to kids, especially the grade 10 learners who have just chosen these subjects, and encouraging them that STEM can get you into motorsport. You can be a dietitian, an analyst, a mechanic, an engineer, so many other things. I think that's the conversation that we need to have with the youth.
That is fascinating, that there's a whole value chain behind it. Okay, so the role of an event such as this one, I would imagine, impacts and boosts a lot of other sectors that are supporting. So local tourism, hospitality, etc. Tell us more about the impact in those supporting fraternities.
Some of our competitors come from Mozambique and all over Africa to come compete, especially for the 9 hour. So that comes with their whole family. They booking hotels, they stay a long time, they do sightseeing. So that's where it boosts the tourism and the economic standing of South Africa, just having people come in for one thing, but end up doing so many other things.
Right. Okay. Sounds wonderful. We're looking forward to it. Just give us the dates again, Liyema, in terms of when we can attend the big 9 hours of Kyalami.
The date is the 29th of November. Tickets are sold through CompuTicket and through our website, which is www.saes.com. And all our social media platforms are saes.racing, and that's where you can gather more information.
Okay, SAES, I beg your pardon. There we go.
SAES.
Yes, thank you very much. Liyema, it's always so wonderful to catch up with you. All the best for the 29th. We're counting down the Saturdays.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. That is the voice of SAES Acting Chief Executive Officer Liyema Letlaka, and we're talking about making motorsport accessible, but also the upcoming 9 hours of Kyalami. So perhaps something you want to expose yourself to or expose your children to, it's a wonderful event. We're 25 minutes past 1 p.m.
The Upside, live and real.
Avec elle, j'étais au 7e ciel. Par la suite, je faisais plein de mauvais rêves où elle me disait que c'était fini entre nous sans me donner des raisons valables. Mais tu sais, c'est quoi le pire? C'est que ces rêves étaient devenus réalité. Après tant d'années, quand je l'ai revu, mon cœur a fait boum boum. Je me suis posé un tas de questions qui m'ont mené à la conclusion que dans le fond, je ne l'ai jamais oublié. Mes sentiments, j'aimerais bien les bafouer. Mais y a des choses que je suis obligé d'avouer. Comme le fait que tu ne seras jamais à moi. Aujourd'hui tu es là mais demain tu seras dans un avion. Tu dis que tu m'aimes mais tu t'endors dans les bras d'un autre. Ainsi va la vie. Dis-moi à quel moment je devrais croire que t'es pas comme les autres. Baby tell me. Je te pose des questions dont j'ai les réponses. Et je veux voir si tu vas me mytho. Et tu n'as fait que me mentir. Pendant que les soirs tu dors dans sa maison. Moi je suis dans une bataille entre le cœur et la raison. Pendant que les soirs tu dors dans sa maison. Moi je suis dans une bataille entre le cœur et la raison. Et j'entends mon cœur crier oh. Est-ce que ça c'est le destin? Et j'entends la raison qui me dit laisse tomber. Car c'est déjà la femme d'elle. J'entends la raison qui me dit laisse tomber. Car c'est déjà la femme d'un autre.
Entre nous c'était si spécial. Et ça frôlait l'illégal. On était pour mais c'était pas assez pour nous. Il était déjà dans les bagages. J'ai dû faire un choix entre mon cœur et ma raison. Je vois bien que tu m'en veux, mais je suis déjà dans sa maison. Bébé, dis-moi que tu m'aimes. Avec lui, ce n'est pas la même. J'ai troqué notre amour pour une traîne. On est passé de l'amour à la haine. Je te vois partout, partout. T'étais mon tout. Mon bébé, redis-moi que tu m'aimes. Dans tes yeux, je vois tellement de haine. Pendant que les soirs, je dors dans sa maison. Je suis dans une bataille entre le cœur et la raison.
Pendant que les soirs tu dors dans sa maison. Moi je suis dans une bataille entre le cœur et la raison. Et j'entends mon cœur crier oh. Est-ce que ça c'est le destin? Et j'entends la raison qui me dit laisse tomber. Car c'est déjà la femme d'elle. J'entends la raison qui me dit laisse tomber. Car c'est déjà la femme d'elle. Baby Jouka, baby Jouka. Là je suis touché oh. Je ne peux pas zouker. Nano, baby Jouka, baby Jouka oh. Là je suis piqué. Je ne peux pas zouker oh. Don't lemba, lemba.
Thank you for tuning in to The Upside. My name is Matsako Musito, coming to you live from Johannesburg in South Africa. Musique par cœur et raison with Making. So we're about to speak about a gathering that is going to be bringing together voices from around the world to call for justice, for equality and fairer global economic order. It's going to be taking place over 3 days and right here in Johannesburg, actually, at a venue known as Constitution Hill, which also carries quite a big history if you were to Google it. So I want to invite you in as we have a conversation about what is known as the We Are, or the We, the 99 People Summit for Global Economic Justice. That's what we're going to be engaging in conversation in the next 10 minutes or so. It is 1:30.